Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime. Today I'm at Lost Maples Winery outside of Vanderpool, Texas, and I'm picking grapes, but I'm also going to be doing a wine review, so make sure you stay tuned to see what I have in store for you. Lost Maples Winery has an interesting history. Owned by Tom and Glenda Slaughter, the land has been in Glenda's family for close to 200 years. Sharing this land is Polvadeau Vineyards, which is about 15 acres in size. Glenda's great-grandfather, John Polvadeau, migrated from France and settled down in what is now Vanderpool, Texas. The Slaughter's winery is in tribute to her great-grandparents. Lost Maples Winery specializes in the Lenoir of black Spanish grape. This varietal is naturally sweet, does very well in dealing with the Texas heat, and is Pierce disease resistant. Lenoir is used in many port-like or dessert wines made in Texas, but the Slaughters have found a way to create wine that is more dry for everyday drinking. As for the harvest, their annual grape harvest takes place in early August each year and is limited to a maximum number of 80 wine lovers. Those attending the event are treated to a spectacular breakfast and many hours of labor in the hot Texas sun. When all the grapes have been harvested, sangria, gourmet food, and live music are enjoyed by all. This year, Chef Chris Chisholm provided the absolutely amazing feast that we had at breakfast and at lunch, and Exit 505 from Kerrville serenaded us as we all entered into food comas. That sangria is really amazing, but there's no chance that you are going to get that recipe from Glenda. I asked her twice, and I asked everyone else helping with the event from the winery multiple times, and I was told no. So don't even, just enjoy it, and just don't even ask for the recipe. Anyway, I know I had an absolute blast at this event, and will make an effort every year to try to attend it. Alright, so today we're done. We harvested about 18,000 pounds of grapes today as a group. Not for me, I'm not that hulkish. But yeah, we did 18,000 pounds of grapes. We had a chance to have some awesome food. We had a chance to do a tasting. I'm carrying back some wine to review for the blog later. Alright, so I decided to go home and get cleaned up. After picking about 18,000 pounds of grapes today, I was a little hot, I was a little sweaty, and I kind of wanted to be clean at that point. So I went home, and while I was getting clean, my wife decided she was going to bust open this bottle that I got from Lost Maples and drink a large portion of it. So I guess I'll go ahead and review it a little bit sooner than anticipated. Let me start by saying I'm probably going to butcher this name, so I apologize. It's the Polvadeau Vin Obsession Merlot. It's a 2014 from the true Lost Maples Winery, and it is 14% alcohol by volume. And this is a 95% Merlot, 5% Sangiovese mix. So I went ahead and already poured a sample, and judging by the look of it, I would probably say it's about 50-50% red and purple. And you know what? I'm going to say it's probably 60% red, 40% purple. It's a little bit more red than it initially looked after I poured the sample while I was getting my camera set up. So that's nice, and it is very transparent and no artifacts, so it looks well made. From a nose standpoint, I'm getting a lot of cherry, definitely a lot of cherry. And there's what smells almost like apple, or maybe it's pear. There's something in there, almost like a fibrous fruit. Now that I can smell the fibrousness of the fruit, I can smell that it's a fruit that's kind of fibrous, like, you know what I mean. Yeah, so those are the dominant notes I'm getting. Cherry, and what I'm going to say is apple or pear. I don't know which one. Now, go ahead and do a taste. It's interesting. It is pretty dry, but not too dry. Very fruit forward. Getting a lot of that cherry up front. Not getting any of the apple or pear that I thought I was getting. Just pretty much getting the cherry notes. But it's probably kind of medium finish. And that's when I can kind of taste that Sangiovese coming in. It kind of takes the edge off of that Merlot finish a little bit. Yeah, and that you can definitely tell once it goes into the finish that grape is there. You totally get a little bit of a switch on the flavor profile, and then that goes away, but the overall feel of the wine and the taste of the wine still remains. It's very nice. All right, so what am I gonna rate this? I think I'm gonna rate this and enjoy again. I like this wine. I like this a lot, and I'm really glad my wife didn't drink it, because I would have had to drive 90 miles or 90 minutes out to Vanderpool, Texas to get another one, and then drive all the way back, and that would have been a really long day. It's a gorgeous drive though. If you ever get a chance to drive into Texas Hill Country, I recommend it. But I do have to start with my standard wine on the dime disclaimer before I finish this video, which is this is not a $15 bottle of wine, it is $25. This goes into the whole, when you go to a winery, you're not going to get the stuff they normally put in stores. You're going to get things that are a little bit more exclusive. You're going to get things that might have a higher quality than what they release to the general public in stores, because they want people to come to the winery, have an experience, or they want to reserve those types of items for their wine club members. If you're interested about joining their wine club at Lost Maples Winery, the true Lost Maples Winery, then I'll put some of their contact information below so you can go to their website and become a member of their wine club. I highly recommend it. It was a fun place, beautiful venue, beautiful tasting room, and everybody there knew a ton about the wine and how they were making it. So, and I mean like way more than most people probably should. So, including the people who were picking grapes, knew a ton about the way that these people make wine. So they're very open, they're very friendly, and I recommend going if you have a chance. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment, share with your friends, and also let me know, have you been to Lost Maples Winery, the true Lost Maples Winery, outside of Vanderpool, Texas? Have you tried this wine or any of the other ones? I'd be interested to know in the comments below what you thought of them. Also, if you were part of the grape harvest, make sure you send all your pictures and video to Lost Maples, but you can also put a link to within my comment section below this video, and also put that information there as well, because I'm also interested in seeing that. Anyway, like I said, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and I'll see you guys again soon with another video review. Have a great day. So, red light, we're good? All right, 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime. So today I'm at Lost Maples Winery outside of Vanderpool, Texas, and I'm picking grapes, but I'm also going to be doing a wine review, so stay tuned to see what, damn it, motorcycles.